Hey everybody, my name is Erica, and please be aware this is my first video ever and doing this whole thing ever, so please, just so you know. But I'm just gonna give you a little bit of like details about me and my life and just basically what this whole point of starting this channel. But like I said in the beginning of my video, my name is Erica Harper. I am 19 years old. I am born and raised in the good old Grand Island, Nebraska. If y'all don't know where that is, pull out a map. Right there and smack down in the middle of the freaking United States. I have two older brothers, annoying as hell, but I love them. I have to say it, but I am married. As you can see, I am married. A lot of people were like, 19 and you're married? Yeah. Long story, but that will be another thing that I will do. But yeah, I am married. His name is Zachary. He's in the National Guard, so I am also a military spouse. I went to Grand Island Senior High, class of 2017A. Basically, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. I was born here, raised here, moved in and out of states between Nebraska and other states like California, Arizona, I think that's it, but it was just like constantly moving. Texas, yeah. I lived in Texas. I think that's it. But throughout mainly middle school, I moved a lot because my parents were struggling with work and all that stuff, and it was just hard for them, and I would have told them like, hey, like I don't want to move anymore, like I want to stay here, but you gotta go where you gotta go, I was just a kid, basically, I had no rights, basically. But, I moved to, Arizona first, because my brother had to go to college, and it was just a whole shit show, basically. But things happened for reasons, and we ended up moving back, for a year, and it was just, I was happy. I'm like, yay, I'm back with my friends, like, I'm here, hopefully I stay here, but then we moved to California, came back, moved to Texas, came back. Well, me and my mom came back. My dad went to California, and they were separated for almost a year, and then they got back together. But basically just, it was hard, and for all those kids or people dealt with that, like, I feel you, like, to that level, being a new kid every month or every few months or so, like, it's tough, and it was hard, it was so hard, but I met a lot of great people, I made a lot of friends, and to this day, I still contact to them and hit them up and see how they were doing, and so it's an adventure, and so that's one thing I did like, but it just, it has pros and cons with everything. And so I finally stayed here for my freshman year, stayed here all the way through high school, and when I came back from California, I have lost a tremendous amount of weight. I don't know if you guys kind of remembered, but I was a little bit heavy set in middle school and everything like that. And so a lot of people, bullying happened in my life, and a lot of people made fun of me and how I looked, because I wasn't as like how I looked as the rest of the girls that were in my grade, and so that kind of like ruined my self-esteem a little bit. And so I kind of developed an eating disorder and kind of forced myself not to eat certain things or not eat at all, to the point where I won't go without eating for days, weeks at least, and so, but, and then I lost the weight off when I was in California, and then I came back, and everyone was like shocked, like, oh my goodness, like, you lost weight, like, oh my god, like, you look amazing. But in all reality, like, I told them, like, hey, like, yeah, I worked out, but little do they know, like, I had an eating disorder and I wasn't comfortable coming forward, and my parents, they knew something was wrong, but deep down they didn't really want to know. And so I kind of brushed it off and told them, I'm fine, I'm tired, I'm sick, just make up excuses basically so they don't have to worry. But I lost the weight, I came back skinny, and all that, like I said, and all these people that made fun of me tried to be my friend. And I was just like, well, I mean, you made fun of me, so why would I want to be your friend if I saw who you truly are? I mean, yeah, people change, of course, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go and risk that, I'm not. And so, I kind of made new friends in high school, obviously, and met some old friends too that I haven't talked to for so long, reconnect with them. And, in high school, everyone has struggles. I had so many struggles, and that will be a different story that I will tell, but, I came back, met some great people, met some not so great people, and just grew up from that, and just basically still learning from my mistakes, and still learning, to this day, like you have matured, but you're still growing, you still are maturing, and so that's one thing that I am doing to this day, or I'm trying to do in this day. But after graduation, or no, let's go back a little bit. I got engaged at age 17, got married, got engaged at 17, got married when I was, still 17, because the plan was, like, hey, like, we should probably just, stay engaged for a while, see how that goes, and just not focus about marriage right now. But then things happen, and we just end up marrying each other, and that's one thing, like, a lot of people were shocked, like, oh my gosh, get married. And I didn't want anybody to know, because I'm just like, it's fresh, I had that fear of, like, being judged, and plus I was still in high school, and it's so uncommon for someone in high school to be married, and so I didn't really want that out there. I rather, like, I'd rather wait, and then on my own time I would announce it. But people found out, teachers found out. Of course, only 2 teachers that I was close with only knew, and that was my principal and this one other teacher of mine. That was the only teachers that knew about it, and I don't know if they told any of the rest of the teachers, I really do not know, but those were the teachers that I trust. But I'm not accusing them of anything, or I'm thinking that they said anything. I'm just saying I really don't know. I got married. That's when he left for basic training for 4 months. I didn't see him for 4 months, so he missed my prom and my graduation. But even though it was those important moments that I would like him to be there, but I knew that like it was something that I had to sacrifice and that he had to sacrifice, you know. And so, but then he came back. He graduated June 22nd, and that's when we were driving back from Georgia, Fort Benning, from back to Nebraska. So that was a long drive, and it was just it was chaotic. But we came back, and a month later I found out I was pregnant. July 19th in the morning, around 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. found out. I took a pregnancy test because I'm just like, you know what, like I was feeling funky, you know, like having the signs, but I'm like, you know what, like I had these signs whenever my period is coming, so I'm like, you know what, it's nothing, my period's gonna come. And so I was not even stressing. But the only thing that was like really kicking my ass was heartburn. That was the biggest thing. And I was like, I didn't eat anything like spicy or had any folic acid in it that would like, not folic acid, but you know what I mean, but that would like start it, you know. And I'm just like, what the hell? And so I'm just like, you know what, like what's going on? And then I told a coworker of mine, no, my supervisors at work, and I'm like, you know what, like I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. And they're like, are you pregnant? And I'm like, not that I know of. And so then right then and there I'm just like, fuck, like I need to find out. So then I bought the test just in case, waited a few days to see if my period would have, you know, come, because I had pregnancy scares before and my period would show up, right? And like I just wasted like $10 on the test. I'm just like, fuck, like I'm like, ugh. So I'm just like, you know what, like it's whatever at this point. If I waste the money, I waste the money, it's whatever. And so I waited, and then January 19th in the morning, because they said that, you know, you have to do it in the morning, so I did follow the instructions or whatever. I took it in the morning, and bright as day, positive sign. At first it was just like very faint, and I'm just like, wait, like this doesn't make sense. And so I grabbed the digital one that says not pregnant or pregnant on it, and I peed on it. I stepped out from the bathroom in the hallway, and I'm just like waiting. I'm like, oh my god, like that's like the longest wait of your entire life if you ever took a pregnancy test and got a positive outcome. It's the longest thing you will ever face in your life, probably. But that's basically what happened. It's like I said, bright as day, pregnant. And I'm like, fuck. So then I woke him up. I'm like, hey, I took the test. And he was like half asleep. So he's like, what? And he's like mumbling words. I'm like, and he's like, what did it say? And I like made sure he was awake. I'm like, do you really want to know? And I'm like, I need you to be like fully awake for this. And then that's when like he woke up and he's like, what did it say? And I'm like, it says positive. And I showed him the pregnancy test. And like, but let me go back a little bit. Before I took the test, it was like, I think the day before, or 2 days before, a few days before, let's just say that, before I took the test, I was so scared. I'm like, oh my goodness, like what am I gonna do? What are we going to do? Like, he just came back from basics, doesn't have a job yet, I am working, like what am I going to do? You know, working 2 jobs at that time. I was, you know, and it was just, oh my god, it was just so stressful, and I was so scared. I'm like, what are we going to do? But and at that point I knew, I had a feeling like I am pregnant. Like, it's, you know, the feeling, you know. But then I'm just like, you know what, I can't worry, just we'll see what it is. It's in God's hands. And so, but let's fast forward to where I was leaving off. I took the test and it says positive, and I told him, and I was shocked. I was so scared. He was happy. Like, he was over the moon about it. He was so happy, so excited. And I was like, I was scared. Like, it's a scary feeling, because not only that, like, you have to watch out for yourself, but you have to watch out for another human being. Like, that's so scary, you know, because, like, you're, like, extra cautious with everything, especially if it's your first, you know, like, you're so scared. And at that point, like, even though, like, pregnancy tests are 99.9%, you know, effective or accurate, yeah, that's the right word, accurate, sorry, you never know, it could be false. So then I made an appointment just to clarify, professionally, clinically clarified if I am pregnant or not. And so we went in the morning. I think it was around 8 a.m., 8 or 8:30. Close, yeah, 8:30. And I went in, you know, gave him my sample, waited, and I swear to God, that was like the second thing that was like the longest wait of my entire life besides the home pregnancy test. And then she came out, the doctor and the nurse. I'm like, I'm fucking pregnant. And they're like, it's a faint line, but you're pregnant. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, okay, great. They gave me the slip and everything. They gave me packets and everything like that. Just information. And on my way home, my mom was still sleeping. And we went over to their house and everything like that. And I had the house key still. I unlocked the door and I went into her room. And I'm like, Mom, wake up. And she's like, why? What's going on? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine, but I got something to tell you. She's like, you're pregnant. I'm like, yep. She's like, oh, I knew it. I was like, what? Like, okay, how did you know? Like, I found out today, this morning, like a little bit ago, like a few minutes ago. And she's like, I had a dream about it. It's okay. I'm excited. I'm like, what? Okay, Mom, go back to sleep. But that'll be another story that I will continue throughout my channel. But yeah. And then after that, you know, we built our lives. You know, I'm still working. He's still working. Right now, you know, I'm about to attend college, about to get my degree, and just hopefully that goes well. And he has a career with the military and everything like that. Everything's going well, and I'll just keep you an update about everything else that's going on. I'll be talking about certain subtopics, you know, that's going on with with the society and with everything like that. Just like interesting topics, because I know everyone's like, oh well, this and that, you know, like it's the same shit all over. But I want to keep it more interesting, more in the topic, more conversational kind of topics with everyone, you know, and just hopefully this builds up from it. And just, you know, basically just want to tell you a little bit about myself and what am I doing, you know, and why am I doing this, because, you know, sometimes you need to have a voice for certain things, and people don't have that voice, so I want to be that voice for others that don't have it, or can't speak out, you know. But it will be more than just, you know, it'll be like simple videos about my life, about, you know, marriage life, military life, you know, and everything like that, and just have a fun, you know, channel for everyone to see. You know, I know there's going to be negative things and people wouldn't like it about it. Like, I don't care. Like, I respect your opinions, you know, like I advise my opinion a lot through certain topics, you know, so I respect yours and you'll respect mine, but some people won't respect it, but that's just me, you know. But that's basically what it is. And so hope you like this little video that I'm doing. It's just basically just a little bit, like I said, it's just basically about me, about my life, and, you know, and I will continue through my channel, and hope you guys will like it. Hope you guys will tune in and everything like that. And so thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a good night, and yeah, see you guys soon. I'll upload Jesus. I'll upload this, you know, and see how it goes. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.